What up? It's your boy Sounds. We're back again. Today we're starting something new. We're going to call it Frankenstein Fridays. Big shout out to Petro. Always comes up with the good ideas. You're going to like it too. Trust me. Today we got a good one for you. We got a razor that's been modified. About to show you. We're going to talk to the owner. See what he did. Check out the bike. Man, you're going to love this one. Let's go. State your name.
What's going on, man? I'm Nico.
What's up, Nico? And what you brought with you today?
Today, I got a fully custom razor MX650. The only part that is stock is the unibody in the middle.
Okay.
That's the only thing that's continued to be a razor, and the fairings. That's about it. Everything else, drivetrain, electronics, braking system, I've all done custom.
Okay, let's start with the brakes. What brakes are you using now?
Okay, so with the razors, they use mountain bike spacing. So it's 51 millimeters for the caliper. So I found a dual piston motorcycle grade caliper on Amazon that had the correct spacing. I'm using 180 millimeter rotors that also were for mountain bikes, but I, custom and modified it to fit the stock wheels. These are stock RSF rims. They're called the RSF 650. Okay. Those are the wheels from them. Stock inner tube, stock tires, stock everything. For the front brake system, being that I did upgrade to pit bike brakes or pit bike shocks, I was able to use a pit bike caliper, and it plugged and play easier than I thought. Swing arm was custom made by Alter Ego. He's a gentleman on Facebook. You can find him in any of the modified razor groups, as well as his own extended swing arm group. You just type in Alter Ego extended swing arms and he'll pop up. I have a 72 volt 32 amp hour battery that I also modified. Try to get as much power as I can out of it.
How much power does it push out?
Right now, I have the far driver. I have a 72 360 ND pushing out about 150 amps.
Okay.
So that brings my wattage up to 11,500. Sur-ron motor. What else? Alright, so for suspension, I do run the stock spring suspension or shock in the back from Razor. I do want to upgrade to maybe an air ride or something that's 750 pound spring, just to get a better ride out of the back. But for the front suspension, I had a gentleman named Bradley. He's also in the modified Razor groups. He makes the triple trees that are plug and play for Razor. Okay, so I got the triple trees from him, and then he also recommended to me on Amazon some pit bike forks that literally are just plug and play to his kit. They're 45 by 48, I believe is the tube sizing. All electronics, wiring done by me. I have full light system, so I have front, tail light. I have blinkers as well.
Oh, nice.
I also run an air horn.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm a big fan of air horns.
Yeah, air horns is a necessity, man, because they try to pretend like they don't see you.
Exactly. I tell people that all the time. They're like, how can you ride this? It's so quiet. I said, that's why I put air horns on. I beep the horn. They look, they hear that.
Oh, yeah.
No way they can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, motorcycle grade, pretty much everything on Razor.
Okay, and so the suspension, you mentioned you was gonna change it to 750 pound.
Yeah.
The one that's on it now, what is the support?
I believe it's 350.
350. Okay.
I do get custom 3D printed items as well. I got a friend of mine that helps me, or I help him develop things that I need for the bike. So my tail light is actually held up by something that was 3D printed and custom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check that out. And I hear you build a couple like fan kits for these bikes.
Correct. So I build a fan kit for the My 1020 motor. Okay, it's one of the Chinese motors you can find, very easily available on Amazon. They're also plug and play to the stock Razor trailing arm. I have several different variations. I have a Gen 1 kit that has a fan that does 30,000 RPMs.
Really?
Yeah. It also runs off 8 volts. Okay, so if you have a step down converter, it'll literally plug right in and work. Then I also have a Gen 2 kit.
All right. So you mentioned something about the sprocket. What was that again?
Yeah. So sprockets. Sur-ron motors are belt driven. Okay, so the sprockets I had to get custom made to do direct drive chain. So I got the front sprocket off of Electric & Co. They're a company that does a lot of modifications for a lot of different platforms. But the front sprocket was from them, and then the second or the rear sprocket for the back was obtained by Rebel Gears. Okay, they do custom work for sprockets. Any type of motocross bikes, they do a lot of custom work. Pricey, but it was well worth it.
Okay. And the lights you're running again?
So the light system I put together off of Amazon. Okay, it's all motorcycle grade. My front headlight is actually a fog light for a vehicle.
Oh, nice.
But they run off a 12-volt circuit. Okay, that's what I wanted. I didn't want to buy anything that was plug and play. I'd rather have done it myself. So it's a 12-volt fog light for any type of Jeep. Okay, and then the rear tail light, that's actually a dirt bike tail light.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it has basic functions: running lights, brake light, and signals.
Okay. Okay.
So I have a Gen 2 kit that is a lot more powerful. It has a CFM rating of 30, which is pretty awesome. It can literally take off if I don't have it plugged into anything. It'll literally levitate off the table.
Wow.
Those are pretty awesome. Yeah, man. This is something that Mike Martino got me into.
I know that guy.
Oh yeah. He definitely inspired me, and then just riding out with everyone else, I got the idea of throwing this thing together.
Good stuff. Well, I must say, for a Frankenstein bike, you nailed it on this one. Yeah, definitely, because I'm being a taller rider and everything. Didn't have much interest in these bikes because I'm so tall. But the way you built it up, the high bars and everything, I probably would consider putting something like together, a little fun bike like that. Yeah, definitely. So, how fast does it go, and how far can you go? Because that's always the question I always get asked, so I gotta ask you.
I just traveled from the Bronx, around Hunts Point area. I traveled from the Bronx all the way here to Bushwick. We're in Bushwick.
Oh, East New York.
East New York.
Yeah.
On one charge. So.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, 32 amp hour batteries. It's okay for now, but I have an upgrade coming. I have a 45 amp hour.
All right. And how fast does it go?
So right now she topped out about 64 to 65 miles per hour, but that's with a lighter person. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I topped it out at 50.
Okay.
And I'm 300 plus.
That's still impressive to push the weight of the bike, your weight, and still that's impressive.
Yep.
That's impressive.
I have receipts too.
Okay. Because the fans they don't want to know.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything besides the battery in the future you thinking about doing to this bike?
No, that's about it, man. This is at its pinnacle. I do have a second razor that I might want to turn hub.
Oh.
Okay, so I'll have best of both worlds.
Yeah. Smart. All right. Well, we want to thank you for coming out and being on the show. You know, you're the first one, the first Frankenstein bike.
I appreciate that.
And yeah, definitely. We can't wait for future upgrades on this bike. All right. Till next time.